What's going on, Quotation Nation? QuotebyLee coming at you with another brand new video for Pokemon Sun and Moon. We're going to be taking a look at two more Pokemon for our competitive battling series. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. We're going to go ahead and shrink our head right there. And we are going to be taking a look first at the Pokemon Salandit. He is the toxic lizard Pokemon. Came out quite a while ago, but I didn't have time to do a video on it, so I'm going to do a video for him and then one other Pokemon and talk about why I think that they're going to be pretty competitive or semi-competitive at least. So it's the toxic lizard Pokemon. Like I said, it's poison fire type, which is the first of its typing. 2 feet, 10 pounds, 10.6 pounds, with the ability Corrosion, which is a sweet ability. Typing wise, 4 times weak to earth. He's going to be weak to fire, weak to water, weak to psychic as well. So he's got a few weaknesses, but I think that he has great offensive potential. So we're going to just read a little bit of his description here and then talk a little bit why we think he'll be competitive and what kind of teams we might run him with. So Salandit emits toxic gas together with flames from the base of its tail. This poisonous gas has a sweet smell, and anyone who unknowingly breathes it in will become dizzy. Salandit is not a very powerful Pokemon, but its cunning nature allows it to battle fiercely by throwing its opponents off balance. Salandit females not only release toxic gases, they can also emit pheromones that attract males of all species, including Pokemon and humans. Inhaling these pheromones may cause opponents to be controlled by Salandit's will. Salandit has the Corrosion ability, a new ability that no other Pokemon has possessed before. With the Corrosion ability, it becomes possible to inflict the poison status condition even on Steel and Poison type Pokemon. So, I think it's really interesting here where it says that it emits the pheromones, the females do, to control. It says that inhaling the pheromones may cause opponents to be controlled by Salandit's will. So that makes me almost feel like that it might have some type of new move that's going to allow you to, choose a move for your opponent. I don't know. It's going to be something hopefully cool, but his ability just makes him, I think, completely fantastic, very viable. Being able to poison Mega Scizor now, a Steelix, or having what's a really powerful poison type Pokemon? Coughing, you got Muck. What other poison types are there? I don't know. Dude, this thing poisons a Heatran. What's a Heatran to this thing? Come on. Get that poison. I don't know. It says he's not a very powerful attacker, so he'll probably get more supportive moves. Will-O-Wisp, Toxic is going to be on him. Maybe you run Flamethrower. Maybe not. Sludge Wave, possibly. But I think that he'll definitely have an evolution. Just looking from, he's not going to be a standalone Pokemon. He's going to have an evolution, and I think his evolution is really going to have a lot of good stats. He looks like he's going to be a fast Pokemon, so maybe a fast special or physical sweeper. He looks like he's going to be more suited towards special attacks, I believe, from the video. I can't remember. We should watch it real quick. Well, no, we won't watch it. But I'll check that out later. But yeah, I think that he'll have a lot of potential, especially as just a speedy Pokemon. So I can really see him being used in singles a lot more than VGC, because I think that he'll be able to get in, get a Toxic off, maybe switch out, maybe he gets some kind of priority. I think he'll be able to learn maybe the bite moves, maybe get Fire Fang and Crunch, so he'll have good coverage. But yeah, just being a fast Pokemon is really good. He might even get some setup moves like setting up hazards, So he might get Toxic Spikes. I could really see him benefiting from Toxic Spikes, throwing him out there first and then switching out after. So I could definitely see him being used more in the single battles. But he probably, I don't know, He could be used in VGC just because it depends on the Pokemon that your opponent has. You know, if they have a Mega Steelix or if they're Ren and Scizor, it's really going to be beneficial, especially in VGC, to get a Toxic on them. But at the same time, you know, you want really strong, powerful Pokemon to be able to just power your way through VGC. That seems to be the strategy in VGC in most cases. So now we're going to take a look at another Pokemon, and the one we're going to be covering is Mudsdale. If I can find him on this list, there he is. Mudsdale is the draft horse Pokemon. He's a ground typing. He is 8 foot 2 inches, so a gigantic horse. It's huge. He weighs 2,028 pounds, and he has the own tempo and stamina ability. Now, we did get to see the Mudbray, which is the pre-evolution of Mudsdale, but Mudsdale was actually released before. Mudbray was just released in the latest Pokemon trailer, but Mudsdale has a pretty cool ability as well, which I think will really make him very viable in the VGC and even in single battles. So we'll go ahead and read his description for you guys. Mudsdale is known for its powerful body as well as its emotional fortitude, which keeps it from being agitated by anything. It never cries out no matter what kind of trouble it's in, and it defeats its opponents with a single powerful blow. Its legs are coated in protective mud, and the weight of this coating increases the force of its kicks. One kick in a car is a pile of scrap. So this thing is not the Pokemon you want to mess with. This thing could trample you, kill you in one swift kick. Easy. Knock your brains out. So Mudsdale's running speed is not too swift, but it has excellent power and stamina. It can carry on for 3 days and 3 nights despite dragging loads of over 10 tons. When Mudsdale gallops in earnest, the power of each hoof clop can dig out huge holes, even in asphalt. Mudsdale is forbidden to run on some of Alola's public roads, because he's breaking everything. This boy. Mudsdale can have the new stamina ability, an ability that no other Pokemon has had before. With the stamina ability, the Pokemon's defense goes up by 1 when it is hit by an attack. Now, it doesn't say it has to be hit by a physical attack. That means I believe that it can be hit by any attack at all, so special or physical. And yeah, so it says he's not very fast, but he's strong. So I can really see him he'll probably have pretty decent defensive stats, especially, maybe not special defense, not so high, and he's going to probably have maybe base 50, base 60 speed, but I think he's going to have maybe base 100 attack. He's going to be really strong. Ground types are usually really powerful. I can see him having a pretty decent amount of health as well, maybe like a base 90 to a base 100 health. But his special attack, it's going to be completely garbage. Special defense is probably going to be pretty low as well. But I think that he can really, really do well in VGC. Now, if you have him out, you could easily, because a lot of VGC, a lot of people, especially if you start with, let's say we start with a Salamence, right? Or not a Salamence. What the crap's that guy's name? Sableye. That's the name I was looking for, Sableye. Sableye or another fake out Mon. And you pair him up with him and you send him out. A lot of the opponents may just go for their protect. In VGC, you protect a lot, right? And so you could easily get a defensive raise. You just hit him with some weak, either a fake out. You probably wouldn't want to fake out your own Mon, but maybe I don't know, a power up punch or something on him. Get his defense up while the opponent protects, and then you got a really defensive Mon. I can really see him benefiting. I think a lot of people will run Assault Vest Mudsdale, get that special defense up so that, taking Scalds and Giga Drains, you're not going to take as much damage. You're still going to take quite a bit because I really don't think he's going to have the best special defense. But he's going to have great attack. So you set up that defense with him just so he can take a couple more hits, and then you just go for Earthquakes. I think he's going to get... What else do you think he is going to get? That's actually going to be the question for today. What other moves do you think that Salandit and Mudsdale are going to get? I think that he's definitely going to have Earthquake. Maybe running Return on him wouldn't be bad. You can set up maybe Toxic Orb or Flame Orb and then Facade with him. I don't know. I could see what other kinds. Rock Slide. I think he could probably is going to learn Rock Slide. We get to see he has his own special move in the trailer. If you watch, he's got his own, like, he turns around and like kicks, and it's super cool. So I don't know. I think he's just going to be really good for VGC. In singles, he can shine, I think. You know, you switch him in on somebody that's going for physical attacks, you get his defense even more, forces a switch into someone that can easily, you know, land a special attack, either a water or grass type on him. But yeah, I think he has some potential. Maybe run red card on him. You know, if they switch into like a Milotic or another water type Pokemon, they go for a Scald. He gets his defense increase, and then he red cards out, and maybe he gets some kind of. I don't know if he's gonna have any health regeneration moves. I don't think he's gonna get any that are gonna heal him back up. But yeah, he's definitely gonna be strong. He's going to be slow, but he's definitely going to be strong. He's going to hit like a truck. Choice Band, you know, is going to be great on this guy, I think. Probably going to be one-shot in a lot of Pokemon with that Choice Band. And even, I don't know, maybe his speed stat won't be too low. Maybe he can benefit from a Choice Scarf and just really dish out some really fast, powerful attacks. I don't know. But those are the 2 Pokemon that we are reviewing in this video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, any thoughts, go ahead, leave them in the comment section below. What do you think about these Pokemon? Do you think that they're going to be competitively viable? Do you think that they're just going to be like, I don't. I really think that Salandit, especially once we get to see Salandit's evolution, because I know he's going to have an evolution. But Mudsdale, you know, is powerful. He looks powerful. He's awesome. I just really think that they're going to be pretty good and competitive. But yeah, let me hear what your thoughts are. Go ahead, like this video. If you're new, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. We try to upload new videos every single day. We're going to be doing a lot of streaming soon. We got to get some teams together. We're going to be uploading a team builder pretty soon for our RU. I think that's the tier we're going to be running. We're going to play some RU and maybe do some battles and maybe stream with it as well. So stay tuned to that. Go ahead and check out my Twitter. That's where I update all my stuff, new videos, and go ahead and check out the Twitch account where I'll be playing live games. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. And as always, guys, if you're not hydrating, you're dehydrating. Quote by Lee.